The two ordinary hosts of this podcast are not professionals on parapsychology, extraterrestrials, cryptozoology, nor would they describe themselves as religious or prone to superstition. They'd also like to make it known that this show is not intended for children or those with sensitive sensibilities. Please listen at your own discretion. And remember, the truth is often anecdotal.
Hello, listeners. I am Mr. R.
And I'm Mr. X.
A pair of normal dudes.
Reading paranormal stories.
Tell me, Mr. X, do you have a closet in the room you're in?
Yeah, it's literally like 2 feet away from me right now.
You could have lied, I think. Has anything scary ever happened with that closet?
The scariest thing that happens with this closet is if I don't close it while we're recording and the AC kicks on, it will engulf my audio, and it is currently open. So I gotta try to
there's a
reach
vent
over
in the
here.
closet?
No, I've oh, hold on. Fuck. Ugh. Shit, sorry. No, I've gone into it before. If the compressor for the AC unit is like on the roof of that closet. So
I see.
Yeah. Closets.
Closets? We've all got them.
I've got 2 closets in my apartment.
Don't brag.
Well, when I moved into this apartment, I was moving in with my partner, right? And I was like, look, I want my own space. Like, I'm more than willing to move in with you, but I want my own space. I'm tired of sharing stuff with people. I want my own closet and I want my own bathroom. And so we got a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment so that I could have my own closet and my own bathroom. And immediately she took over both bathrooms, right? And then not too long ago, her closet, she has like 100 fucking jackets and sweaters and stuff. So not too long ago, her closet, one of the racks, or one of the railings that holds up, the hangers and stuff, it fell because the sweaters and stuff were too heavy. So it fell over, and she decided that she didn't want to put it back up because she wanted to get like more of a like a kind of wardrobe or a closet organizer to go up there instead. Yeah. And so all of her sweaters and stuff were just sitting in the office. I mean, it was helping with like the acoustics and stuff, but it was just a giant pile of sweaters and stuff. So I eventually had to rearrange my closet so that she could take up most of it with her sweaters. And now I have a tiny little section in the corner of my one closet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get into the stories here. My first story is a little long, and the comments went a little long too. So let's just see how this plays out.
Okay.
So my first one's from the Paranormal subreddit, posted 2 years ago. It's titled, "My daughter keeps talking to something in my closet." Since my daughter, 18 months, was able to wave, babble, and generally interact with people, she's been interacting with someone or something hiding in our closet. It started with waving. I made the joke that there's a ghost in there, but at the time, I didn't actually believe it. Our dog likes to sleep in the closet, so I just figured she was waving at her. There was only one problem with that explanation. Anytime she waved, my dog was nowhere near the closet. Then she started babbling. She'd have a full-on babble conversation with the closet. We brush it off as her just being goofy. Sometimes she'd hold up toys to show the closet and then babble about it like she was doing show and tell. Now she's starting to use full sentences, and just this morning she looked over at the closet and said, "Hi, I see you," and waved. This is the first coherent sentence she's said towards the closet, and it's a little unnerving. And again, my dog wasn't in there. She's laying at the foot of the bed. The closet is a small walk-in style closet. There's some built-in shelving up top, some plastic shelving we added, and the door is off the hinges and leaning against the built-in shelving because it fell off and we need to fix it. How?
Yeah, what?
There isn't a single thing in there that looks like a human. I've always been a bit sensitive to these things, take a drink, but more so when I was a kid. I like to think that if there was something in the closet, I'd feel it, but now I'm doubting myself. For context, we live in a trailer built in the 80s, not even an old house. As far as I know, the only deaths that have happened in the house were a couple of pets the previous owner had, and when my daughter talks to whatever is in there, she looks up like a tall person is standing there rather than a cat or dog. Okay. She says not even an old house. I feel like a trailer from the 80s is even worse, you know?
I agree, yeah.
That's quite a thing. Maybe your kid's just eccentric, you know? Maybe just
Have you considered that your kid's a weirdo?
Yeah, maybe they just like talking to clothes.
Mm.
Maybe they see a coat, you know, a big coat hanging there, and they're just like, I'm gonna pretend that's a person. Hi. Maybe they just have an imaginary friend, you know?
Yeah. Hey, whatever happened to whimsy?
Yeah. What if what if there's someone just living in the trailer with you? I don't think it'd be easy to hide in the walls of a trailer built.
No, it would actually be very difficult to live in. I've lived in a few trailers in my life. It's hard to live in the next room without someone knowing.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right. Well, let's just see what the comments here have to say. First comment: the fact that she looks up to where a face of an adult would be is a bit unsettling. Sounds like she's definitely seeing something. If the dog feels comfortable sleeping in there, it makes me think that it's not evil. Hard to know. Bad things can certainly pretend to be good. I just don't know if animals are fooled by them, though. So as long as Doggo isn't afraid, I wouldn't get too excited. But if the dog starts growling or becoming afraid, then I would tell it to no longer appear to your daughter. The OP does respond. The fact that my dog isn't afraid or bothered by it is the only saving grace this thing has. If my dog freaked out, I'd be doing everything I can to get rid of it, especially since the closet is right next to my bed and I have no way of closing the door anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, God. Okay, comment number 2. I remember a time when my little sis cried herself awake every night due to night terrors and dreams of an old lady. My uncle sat her on his lap and showed her pics of all our dead female relatives to see who she reacted the worst to figure out who it was. 2 laughing face emojis. Turned out to be my mom's second cousin who used to scare my mom in her dreams too. Had to bless the house and get her an evil warding necklace. A thing in our culture that works for some reason. Okay. OP responds with, is there a name for those necklaces and info on how to get one? I'm not convinced that whatever is in there is evil. It doesn't seem to scare my daughter, but I do want to have some protection for her, especially if she inherited the family curse of seeing that kind of stuff. I know we already drank for the sensitive to this, but
yeah.
I think inheriting abilities should also be a drink.
Okay. All right.
OC the original commenter responds to that with, it's called a Yantra Sura in our culture. I'm from South Asia. It's a metal casing with an incantation for protection inside it. It's blessed by a special priest. I don't know more about it though. Sorry I couldn't be much help. Little smiling tear face emoji. And for some reason an asterisk. I don't know why.
What is it? Yantra?
Yantra Sura. Yeah.
Oh, it's like you know those tubes that we used to receive posters in at the movie theater? Yeah. It's like that, but cooler. Okay, and then my last comment here is a bit of a thread. And it's from Gisette22. No, oh my God!
Yeah. She says, I have a couple of questions. How long have you lived there? Do you have any relatives who've passed, like grandparents, parents? And the OP has a long response here, but they say, we've lived here since April of 2021. My paternal grandparents died long before I was born. My maternal grandmother died a couple years before I was born, and my maternal grandfather died when I was 5. So I wasn't close to any of them. I knew the woman who lived next door since I was a little kid, and she died suddenly about a month ago after we moved in. Almost makes me wonder if she's checking up on us. She adored children. Okay, so there's more to this, right? But first off, I don't know why whenever I was making the script and I posted this comment, I thought it was the South Asian woman again talking, right? I completely forgot what the original story was.
Oh, right.
Is this her childhood trailer home? She just moved her family back into the...
Hey, man, times is tough.
Yeah. At
this point, I wish I had a child. Oh my God, I'm having a stroke. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm not even going to finish it. You know what I was going to say.
Childhood trailer home. Yeah.
God, man.
The OP continues. Now I just remembered that there have been a couple of instances after our roommate moved in, and they live with a fucking roommate. Okay?
Yeah, what's the roommate like?
Moved in where I thought I saw a shadow walking down the hallway to the other side of the trailer when no one else was home. And we both swore we've heard a woman talking from time to time. For context, our roommate has the ashes of their mother with them. He just now decided to include that info.
Okay, well.
And we joke that it's their mom haunting the place. The only issue with that is if she's haunting us, she only stays to the front of the trailer where my roommate's room is. Ours is in the back of the trailer. Nothing involving what could be her ghost has ever happened past the hallway. And it has happened so sporadically that I sort of forgot about it. Okay. Maybe they're still connected somehow. My roommate is looking to move in with another friend, so we'll see if my daughter stops talking to the closet after they leave.
Well, here's hoping.
And Gisette22 just says, yeah, so when they move out, if the activity continues, it's someone else. Please keep us posted. On a good note, whoever it is loves your child.
Okay.
How the fuck do you know, Gisette?
So I think we're moving in the wrong direction. Don't say that's good on a good note. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to mess with the kids, right?
That's what I'm saying. Don't love my child.
Ugh. Only I can do that.
Yeah, I love my child enough.
My non-existent child. Okay, well, on that good note, let's take an ad break.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, hopefully there were no ads for oh my God, what's that service that protects kids?
Like the organization?
Yeah. What are they called?
Child Protective Services?
Yeah.
Yeah, CPS. You think we're going to get an ad for CPS?
Could happen.
I guess stranger things have happened.
Yeah. I get some weird ads on our...
I get really targeted ads. They're like,
yeah.
Well, are you a fat Jew? And I'm like, I am. How'd they know that?
So they're targeted ads, right? And I'm starting to think that whoever this company is that targets me specifically thinks that I have a problem with gambling because there's a lot of mobile casino ads.
That's so valid. You know what? In fact, I take back my fat Jew joke. My ads, whoever's targeting me thinks that I'm a Hispanic woman.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my ads are 1 in Spanish and 2 feminine products. So
yeah, I get some that are in Spanish too. Man, and I don't know why. Half of them have nothing to do. I mean, all those casino game, you can play those without any money, right? And I think that's the point why they advertise it everywhere. But you can't actually play for money in Colorado. It's against the law. So why are you sending those to me? Anyways, thanks for your money, casino. Fucking Chumba Casino or whatever.
Amazing. Okay. So my first story about closets is it's titled, I Still Don't Know what that thing is in my closet.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. I still don't know what that thing is in my closet. This was posted in r/true scary stories, which I don't know if I've ever used for the show.
I think we have once.
Yeah.
And it was so obviously fake that we were like, I don't know if we can use this.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This was posted 1 year ago.
Funny title.
I remember this happened when I was about 12. I'm 15 now. I was alone in the room I share with my sister, and still do. Don't brag. I was lying on my stomach on her bed, which is closer to our closet, playing my Switch. It was around 7, maybe 8 p.m. After playing for a few hours, I started to get bored. Eventually, I turned off my Switch and just stared at the blank screen. Because of the way I was laying, my back facing the closet, I could see reflection of my closet on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. After a while of just looking at the screen, I saw something in my closet looking back at me through the reflection. When I turned around, nothing was there. But when I looked back at the screen, the figure was still there, only visible in the reflection of my screen. As I got older, I began seeing the same thing over and over again. Always in my closet, always in the same spot. I still see it now. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what to do. It's just ... really weird.
All right.
Okay, I really wish you'd have described it.
Yeah, like what? Okay, so what I liked about the comment thread on here is it is literally just people asking a singular question, the OP answers, and then someone else asks a different question.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
As far as looking at the screen and seeing something different from you looking back, it's just your perspective. If you were to put your head where your screen was and then look at the closet, you would have a different point of view than it doesn't matter.
You'd be like lifting yourself up and looking from a different angle, right?
Yeah, but just to break through the comments here, we've got comment number 1. I recommend getting some kind of priest to come into your house and bless it if you are religious. If not, I guess time to call Ghostbuster.
Just the one Ghostbuster.
I love
Bill Murray. I'm sure Bill Murray's.
Yeah, Bill Murray's down.
Answer.
Dan Aykroyd's probably pretty busy. If this is all one sentence, there's no commas. It just says, if not, I guess time to call Ghostbuster. Love that. Love that comment. And also, you can call a priest if you're not religious. You want to cover all your bases? Go ahead. They'll come.
Yeah.
The OP responds to that, by the way, and says, LOL, no, it doesn't seem to want to hurt me in any way. It just sits there, and I just see it from time to time.
What is it?
Yeah, okay, the only hints we have is that it can stare right?
Back. Yeah.
I saw something in my closet looking back at me. So it has a face, right? Like that's what we assume?
We would assume it has some kind of features.
Unless it's just like a shoebox and he's like, my shoebox is looking at me through my closet.
Maybe there's a Halloween mask in there.
When's the last time you opened your closet? If it was any time after Halloween, the last Halloween, then maybe Freddy Krueger's mask is in there.
He's a 15-year-old boy. He could just have a scream mask. Every 15-year-old boy has a scream mask.
It is illegal for a 15-year-old boy to not have a scream mask.
Ugh. All right, let's see what number 2 says here.
Let's see. Comment number 2 says, what did it look like? Hey, we're all asking this question. We know what the audience wants to know. The people want to know. And the OP responds and says it doesn't really have any distinct features.
Fuck.
But the only way I can describe it is just black.
Black, like your Switch screen that you're looking at it through?
Oh, hey, by the way, recently I found out that's what a black mirror is. It is a deactivated screen. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that's what
I didn't know that watching the show. Watching the show about how technology is going to be the downfall of humanity, and I didn't put it together at all.
Yeah, just staring at yourself in the reflection of a
black
dark screen.
Yeah. But yeah, like, was it blacker than everything else? Okay, like, so it's nighttime. You're laying on your bed. You're playing a screen that is bright. You turn off the screen and you're looking at, oh God, a dark screen in the reflection of a dark room, looking at an even darker closet. And you think something is staring at you that is also dark.
Okay, I have a theory here, right? Okay, so they're playing their Switch, right? He says when he turns around to look, there's nothing there. But when he looks back at the screen, it's staring at him again. And he says that he can still see it to this day, whenever this was posted. Maybe you burned an image into your screen. Does that still happen?
Actually, you know what? Not anymore. OLED screens are very defensive against that kind of stuff, but the previous LED screens could probably still get burned.
Yeah, and I'm guessing this is just the original Switch. That those only have just normal LEDs, right? They had more expensive OLED ones, but or no, that's just the Switch 2, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
So yeah, what if you just burned Princess Peach into your fucking screen? And
what if Princess Peach is in your closet and you've been too scared to approach her? Maybe she has cake. Anyway, comment number 3.
I'm thinking of that Instagram post you made.
Yeah. I gotta make more of those. That was really fun. The editing process was horrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, so comment number 3. Do you talk to it?
Do you talk to it?
I mean, I don't know the answer. I haven't read the OP responses yet. But just judging by the story, I'm going to guess no, not at all. Okay, OP response says, okay, no, I don't talk to it. Original comment says, what do you think might happen if you tried? I only ask because when I've felt the presence of spirits, I like to let them know I know that they're there. When they are usually peaceful. Oh, then they are usually peaceful. Then again, if it's a demon, that's the worst advice. Okay, I really look forward to hearing what happens. Groucho Marx emoji face.
I've literally never seen that emoji before.
What the fuck is that? And the OP responds and says, I'm not sure I want to talk to it, but I might try. I know it's fully aware. Huh? I know it's fully aware that I know it's there. You do?
This kid probably jerks off to his face. The Switch was already
we could talk about
him,
kids jerking off. I think that's allowed.
No, we all know what teenage boys are getting up to.
We know. Sure, we know.
This OP was just boring. His
I agree.
was so short, and I can't blame him. But like, you clearly posted this story for engagement, so be engaging, man.
Yeah.
Like, add a little flair to your responses.
We said this really early on. I believe it was in a UFO themed episode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the early ones with the pilot or whatever.
Yes, with the pilot. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
If you're going to tell an unbelievable story, go ahead and lie to make it better.
Yeah.
We're not going to know what's a lie and what's just not real at all.
This also, his story just sounds like that scene in Signs where he sees the alien in the TV, like the reflection of the alien. We see it through the TV.
Oh, yes.
As it's holding a little Dakota Fanning. I don't remember which one.
No, it was a boy. The boy had asthma, so his lungs would close.
Little Coley Culkin, right?
You could lie. I don't know.
One of the Oscar-winning Culkin brother.
That's so cool.
All right. But you have anything else to add to this story?
Do I have anything to add? Let's see.
It's weird that he shares a room with his sister. Yeah.
So there's a part of the story where he says, as I got older, the story started, I remember this happened when I was about 12. And then continued to go on to say that I'm 15 now. Again, this was posted 1 year ago. It's easy to probably argue that this person is now 16. As you got older means nothing to me. You're still you're still not a person yet. You haven't fully grown into a human being, I don't think.
I guess what they're saying is like in the last 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, as time went on. Sure.
Well, okay. With that said, let's take our second ad break and we'll move on to my second story. All right, my second story is also from the Paranormal subreddit. I don't typically like picking two from the same subreddit, but I felt like Paranormal had the best stories for this.
Yes.
We'll have to do another fully like subreddit themed episode next, I think, to kind of expand a little bit. Okay, this one's titled, I Heard a Giggle from My Closet. This was 5 years ago. This is a pretty short story. So it goes, I live with my parents in a house built in the 1890s. We moved here around 8 years ago, and there have been creepy things going on almost every week since we got here. A cousin of mine said she saw a little girl in a white dress stare at her from behind a corner. Things have been moving around seemingly by themselves, and I often hear the faint sound of two people talking during the night, almost as if a TV is turned on downstairs, but it's off. Yesterday, I was at home alone, sitting in my room studying. I lifted up my right butt cheek and ripped a fart.
No, you can't do that to me. I don't read these stories. God damn it.
Yeah, I knew you weren't going to read this one. So.
Fuck!
I lifted my right butt cheek and ripped a fart, after which I heard what sounded like a little girl giggling in my closet for like 3 to 4 seconds.
Oh my God.
I should add that it sounded like she forced herself to stay quiet. Regardless, it really frightened me, and I was home alone with no computers or TV turned on at the moment. I went outside to take a walk. Sorry.
Ah, yes.
I was talking to my farts. They were...
Hello, farts.
I went outside to talk... Fuck, I almost did it again. I went outside to take a walk until my parents came home. End of story.
That's the end of the story. No. God, the first paragraph was so mundane.
It was like, yeah, a lot of weird stuff happened. Anyways, I ripped a really nasty fart one day.
You know what this story does, though? It does kind of like, it shows you in any kind of media, right? Like, think of any scary movie from, I want to say like starting at the 80s, where if a couple, like a teenage couple is having sex in the woods, or a teenage couple is having sex in a bedroom, or mostly teenage couples having sex, but if someone is somewhere in a very vulnerable position, it's almost guaranteed that a killer's going to come up and bend the mattress that they're laying on in half, folding their bodies together into a sandwich of bed and meat. And then they'll run a skewer through one side to make them a kebab, and it will kill them immediately. Now, I think that if you're in a position where you're vulnerable like that, you could be in a scary movie, and you think anyone could come up behind me and really tear me to pieces, rip out a huge fart, and that killer's gonna laugh or feel too embarrassed for you to kill you.
Freaking Michael Myers, like. I can't think of the fucking theme music, but he's just like standing there, and the guy's at the urinal. Now, he's no problem killing a guy who's taking a whiz, but then he just rips a really loud fart. And he's just like, he just gets some. He's like, what the fuck? Bam! Stabbed at the urinal.
Yeah.
We could write a horror movie. a slasher.
Do you remember the ice cream movie we talked about a while ago?
Yes, and then I was so disappointed to find out that freaking Eli Roth has an Ice Cream Man movie coming out.
Yeah, he does.
This happens to me every time. All right.
All the time.
Let's see what the commenters have to say.
Okay.
Wow, that's so creepy. Definitely don't acknowledge its presence or try to speak to it. That will only egg it on. Okay,
only
you don't want to make
folks.
You don't want to make the ghost laugh. Like, hey, I will say making people laugh is like one of the strongest forms of euphoria, right? It's
absolutely. As someone who has stood on stage and made an entire audience laugh, only to forget the rest of the joke because I had to stop my own joke to let them finish laughing. The highs and lows of comedy, folks, it's dangerous.
Yeah. I would say plenty of times I've been in a room full of people and, just sitting there quietly letting everybody, talk and whatnot. And then I just let out a quick one-liner and everybody laughs. And then I have to get up and leave because I'm not following that up with anything.
Yeah.
But it feels pretty good.
I thought you were going to say everyone's busy talking. So I slip out a loud ass fart and everybody laughs and pats me on the back.
I don't think that's how that situation would go.
Yeah, someone picks me up and they take me to a changing table and they powder my bottom.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea. Comment number 2 here says, the house is probably a spiritual doorway. Beings go in and out. It's not as large as a portal. Wait, what? The house is probably a spiritual doorway. Yeah, I guess a doorway wouldn't be as big as a portal.
No, a portal is an opening. Portal literally only means like a passage.
Yeah, I mean, a portal could be smaller than a door.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. These comments are so off-putting. I read this story and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then the comments were just this serious stuff. They're like, yeah, don't entice this little girl to keep haunting you. Okay.
Don't do it.
Anyways, last comment on here. Was it a pretty loud fart then? The OP responds, yeah, it was kind of loud. Why? What do you mean, why? Obviously, you farted so loud that someone in the afterlife heard it.
You woke the dead, guy. What do you mean?
The original commenter responds with, they respond to loud farts. It's like a summons for them. What a weird way to fucking write that. A
summons? Like they're being called to court?
Yeah.
Like they're going to
serve a ghost of a fart. So who's that ghost that haunts the Toys R Us?
Yanni Janssen.
Yeah, Yanni Janssen. It's like you wanna bring him to court so you can stop fucking haunting your building. So it's gonna fart really loud. Shows up.
God. Okay, I'm gonna need about 30 very gassy people. We're gonna cover every 5 square feet. At the same time, we're all gonna try to fart as loud as we can.
Yeah, just keep going until he shows up.
My name is Yanni Janssen, and I think I chopped my leg with an axe.
Yeah, he hit himself in the leg with an axe and died.
Yeah.
There were, all the comments on this were weirdly serious. Except for some people who were sorry, but the muffled giggling after ripping a fart is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious, is the thing. Imagine you're dead. You've been dead for decades, maybe even centuries, and you're having to stay, reside in the same house that you died in. It's all very depressing. And then fucking a hero shows up, a teenage boy who, when he wants to fart, he manually lifts up one of his butt cheeks to do so, and that's your haven now. You get entertainment.
Yeah, what was the point of that? What was the one cheek keeping it in?
I guess.
I love when foreigners comment because they're English. They're always just missing maybe a word, and it's usually an A or something. But this person here says, yells at the closet, I bet you can't make better fart.
Oh.
So what? You expect the ghost to just rip one too? What would you do?
Oh, man.
You rip a fart and there's a giggle and you're like, what the fuck? Bet you can't do a better one. And then you just hear I don't know if I can do. Nope, I can't. I don't know the last time I had to blow a raspberry.
Oh, I mean, there's you could do a little elephant sound or one of those, or I have a mustache, so it's actually hard to.
Yeah. I remember that video we made.
I did exactly what I was just thinking of. Toilet suicide? Was that it?
Yeah, toilet suicide.
Yeah. Not a great name for a video, but...
It fit, though.
Oh, for sure.
Multiple levels. Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Okay, let's take one more ad break.
Okay. Speaking of toilet suicide, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
BetterHelp. Prevent your toilet from killing itself. We're not sponsored by BetterHelp. Okay.
I'm so lightheaded from that laugh. Oh, boy.
I love the title of your next story. Straight to the point.
Okay. All right. The last story for me, my last story, the one I'm going to read now, is called Closet Door. This was posted in r/unexplained as of 8 months ago, pretty recent. I chose this story because of the title, but I went on with the story. I immediately decided to go along with it because of the content. And you're gonna know exactly the moment I decided to put this in the show.
Yeah.
I, 24 male, have told maybe 3 people about this, mainly because of how ridiculous it sounds, and they all understandably brushed it off. When I was about 7 years old, I had woken up early in the morning. It couldn't have been past 5 a.m. From my bed, I turned my head to look in the direction of my closet. And looking back at me, I know, I see what looks like a projection of a woolly mammoth's face staring directly at me with large human-like eyes. Okay. This is the part where I stopped reading and I was like, this is going in the show. I went to my parents' room. Oh, go ahead.
The image I'm getting is just like angry orange or whatever that annoying orange.
Orange, yeah.
Yeah, with the human eyes and the lips or whatever.
For some reason, I think angry orange would have been more tolerable.
It's just a mammoth with like the eyes and mouth superimposed. Like, hey, ya up?
Yeah, like a Ren and Stimpy freeze frame. Yeah.
Oh man.
I went to my parents' room and told them what had happened, and they told me to get into their bed. And I woke up a couple of hours later. I'm sure most will sum this up. Okay, so we'll sum this up as none more than my imagination. But I remember this being very vivid, and I have thought about it on and off ever since. So I don't know if I mentioned this on the show. I know I've talked to you about it maybe once or twice. When I was a kid, I was living in San Saba, Texas. This was back when my parents were still married. I would sleep alone in a room. I wasn't scared of the dark or anything. In fact, I rather enjoyed sleeping with like pitch black. Like I was a very sensitive sleeper, so like light would often interrupt it. But whenever I would sleep in my parents' room, like if they were, actually, I don't know why I would often sleep in their room. Maybe I didn't have a room in one of the houses we were in. But whenever I'd sleep in my parents' room, there was this closet that was in the corner, right? So imagine you're laying in the bed on your back and you look down at your feet, and on the far side of the room, there was a closet as far to the right as possible. It had those like accordion doors, right? And I would listen to an audiobook on tape, a cassette tape audiobook that you'd have to flip to A side to B side of the book Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. You may have heard of it. Turns out the book is very scary.
Yeah, I bet.
It's marketed as a horror, but here I am, 4 or 5 years old, listening to this audiobook, and I remember one night I was laying there and I couldn't fall asleep, and my mom had left like a nightlight on or like a very dim lamp, and I looked at this closet, and only one of the doors, the accordion doors, was open, and the jackets and shirts and like pants, like all the things they were together in such a way that it looked to me like a dinosaur's face. Like the shadows playing on all the clothing had like created a face to me. And I was like, I can't trust this closet anymore. So as a kid, I would never sleep with an open closet. Oh my God, this is a closet story. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't realize I had one. Okay.
Oh man. My twin brother used to, around the age of, well, I guess it would have been like the 4th grade or something, but he would tell people that he would often see a floating hippopotamus over his bed. So, although I'm pretty sure that was just imagination based. So.
I mean, there are worse things to see floating above you, but hippopotamus is pretty high up on the list.
I don't know why a hippo would be in Southwest Florida. So.
Well, I mean, you know about the we were very close to farming hippos, yeah?
No, I guess not.
I don't know if this is the right episode to talk about it. But yeah, who was it? There was a president that wanted to farm hippos because they had so much meat. Okay.
Sounds like a Teddy Roosevelt story.
It does sound like a Teddy Roosevelt. House Resolution 23261, also known as the American Hippo Bill, was a bill introduced by Representative Robert F. Broussard in Louisiana in 1910, okay, to authorize the importation and release of the hippopotamus into the bayous of the state, so that we may farm them and eat their meat, their sweet, sweet pink meat.
There isn't enough stuff in the bayous of Louisiana to kill you already.
Yeah, hippos.
Okay, let's see what the comments have to say.
You know what? Here it says, former President Theodore Roosevelt backed the plan.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that is Theodore Roosevelt era.
Okay, so comment number 1. Sounds like a screen memory. Have you ever seen a UFO? Now, did you share this Wikipedia post?
Yeah, because I needed to know what a screen memory was.
All right. So screen memory, as of Wikipedia, says a screen memory is a distorted memory, generally of a vision rather than a verbal nature, deriving from childhood. The term was coined by Sigmund Freud. We know about him.
So, screen memory is just a visual memory, I guess.
I guess so. So you're suggesting that the child in this video, who was 7 years old, I should say, is remembering a woolly mammoth with human eyes?
Yeah, maybe he saw something else, but in his memory, it's that.
Yeah, he was probably watching a very special caveman-themed episode of Ren and Stimpy. And, oh man, my computer did a weird thing.
Jeez, you cut out pretty bad for me there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just move on to the second comment, because I don't really have much more to add.
Comment number 2. So me and my 2 step-siblings were out playing in the woods/fields about a mile from our house, back in the day when we could do something like that. Anyway, we were just inside a tree line and saw what we thought was a hunter sitting on a log in the middle of a field. We thought it was a hunter, so we all 3 started screaming, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." I shit you not. This entirely black thing stood up on 2 legs, like a hunter would, and had 2 little black things on each side of it. We almost killed ourselves getting back to the house, and each told the same story to my mom and stepfather. The adults went to the field and saw the stump, but said there was no evidence of a bear in the area. Hence, no one believed us. But to this day, I know what I saw.
Yeah, but does he? Because he didn't even describe anything. I shit you not, this entirely black thing stood up on 2 legs and had 2 black things to each side of it. So what is it? Was the 2 little black things, were those supposed to be like little children? Or
the bear comment makes me think that it, like, the thing was...
It was like a bear,
possibly
and
a bear and 2 little baby bears.
Yeah.
But like, to say with 2 little black things on each side of it, maybe those were its arms if it's fully black, you know?
Yeah. But also, I love how he says there's no evidence of a bear in the area, hence no one believed us. But to this day, I know what I saw. So are you saying that you saw a bear, or you saw just a thing out there?
I'm going to go ahead and say you saw a thing. Only because that's the only way it's described in the story.
I do wish someone would have commented on this to ask. Was this posted 8 months ago? I don't even think it'd be worth us posting.
No, probably not.
Follow up, but
last comment, very, very, very short. Just says, Monsters Inc.
Okay, so they're 24 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And there were 7 in the story. So what year would that be?
I can't do that kind of math. So if they're 24 now and 7, so 24 minus 7 is
17 years.
17, yes. Okay, so 17 years ago.
That would be 2008. So 2008, Monsters Inc. had been out for a while. I guess, we just keep showing the same movies to kids.
That's
they
true.
Really go out of style. So maybe they could have just been watching Monsters Inc. and they were like, "Oh no, there's something in my closet," and then that's what their brain came up with.
Yeah.
I think this question has the answer.
It's Monsters Inc.
Yeah, and the answer is that Monsters Inc. is real.
I'll call
monsters.
John Goodman.
Well, all right. Do you have anything to close us out with? Man,
I really don't. Like, we're already at an hour, and I couldn't find anything like interesting on eBay or the other one that I went to, but nothing about closets. Like, if you type into like haunted closet into Etsy, it's mostly stuff that people found in their closet.
Well, here, how about we just hold on, Control-C.
I've typed scariest closet in history into Google. And it says the scariest closet in history is the infamous basement or the Red Room in Amityville Horror. That's not a closet.
Fucking AI.
Yeah, AI. Good job, folks. Working real hard.
Click on this link for 2-sentenced horror. I just typed in closet. We could read a few of these.
Oh, heck yes. I forgot all about this. Okay. Scary. I'm going to get closer to the mic. Scary story number 1. When I opened my sister's closet to look for a shirt she'd borrowed, I came face to face with dozens of pictures of my boyfriend. I was in some as well, but my sister had scratched out my face in all of them. Very scary.
Upvotes.
Yeah.
One comment. Jealousy is a scary thing. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the comment there.
Oh, this next story has a lot of comments.
I gave my daughter my childhood doll last night to protect her from the monster in the closet. You can imagine my shock and horror when I opened her bedroom door this morning and saw a dismembered man splayed out on her floor and my doll sitting next to him, covered in blood.
Okay.
What? Wait, so what happened there?
I guess the doll was like actually protected. Yeah. And like there was a man in the closet.
It has 14,000 upvotes. God damn it. This is from 4 years ago, too.
Man, writing stories has to be easier than I thought.
Well, I don't know. That first one only got 83 upvotes.
That's a good point.
The rest of these don't have that many either. So,
I finally came out of the closet in front of my parents. I really thought they had left. Now, they chained me up much tighter.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, there could be layers to this story.
Mm-hmm. See, okay, where I thought this one was going, right? Like, obviously, yeah, his parents have him tied up or whatever. Could have just been a pervert thing, right? It's like, now my parents know that I get off to their
Sigmund Freud would think that this is really cool.
Sigmund Freud would say this was someone else, but I'm actually Sigmund Freud.
But I'm Sigmund Freud commenting on Reddit.
Okay, let's do 2 more. We'll close out the show.
My mom didn't believe me when I said there was someone in my closet, so I tied the door shut. She believed me 2 weeks later when the police dragged a rotting grown man out of my closet. Come on.
This is from 15 days ago.
Come on.
This is kind of just copying the other one. Okay. And then I'm just going to scroll down some. Okay, this one has quite a lot. The teacher looked confused as the children motioned frantically about the man crawling out the closet behind her. Too bad she muted all the kids so they wouldn't talk over her story. Okay. This is a COVID era, and I should have guessed that from 6 years ago. Huh?
Yes, exactly. I am looking at one that has 7,007K upvotes.
Ooh. Okay, you read that one, and then I got one more.
Okay.
And we'll end it.
Like always, the monster waited patiently in Jake's closet for his father to leave. Once the door closed, it sighed in relief and began texting his boyfriend.
What?
Like always, the monster waited patiently in Jake's closet for his father to leave. For Jake's father or for the monster's father? Once the door closed, it sighed in relief and began texting his boyfriend. Who sighed? The monster? The closet? The boy? Okay. I really wanted that to be better. I don't know what people like about this.
I don't know what people like about any of these stories, but I can tell you no one liked anything about this one because it has 0 upvotes. Hiding in the closet, a man in the doorway says, "I can see you." I pull out my gun and shoot myself in the head, realizing my murder attempt has failed.
Okay, I take back what I said about letting out a huge fart when you're very vulnerable and about to be murdered. You just go ahead and do it yourself and confuse the shit out of that monster, that villain.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Oh fucking shit.
God, that's so funny.
Why? What is the context here? Hiding in the closet, a man in the doorway says, "I can see you." I pull out my gun and shoot myself in the head, realizing my murder attempt is failed. Against who?
Against the...
Is this a cop saying they can see you, so you're caught? Is it the person you tried to murder? Okay. I know you only have 2 sentences to work with, but you could have just said, hiding in the closet, the police officer says, "I can see you." Whatever would make it better. Literally 0 of those. This was from 5 months ago. There's 4 comments on it. One person says, "Can OP explain because I'd love to know the context or idea behind this." And the OP says, "Okay, I made it a little hard to understand. Basically what happened."
No.
This is always great, right? When you have to explain your story.
Your 2-sentence story.
Basically what happened is it takes form that there is somebody unknown in the hallway, but in the last sentence it is revealed that from the writer's point of view, he's actually hiding in the closet and the guy in the doorway discovered his stalker.
No, buddy. No, it's not true.
Can you imagine? You're stalking someone and they catch you in their closet. So instead of just being like, "Oh my God, I gotta run," you just shoot yourself in the
Oh man, I gotta get the heck out of here.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Okay,
Guess
well,
we'll end it there.
That's gonna have to do it for this closet-themed episode. Actually, pretty good. It's a pretty good subject, I think. It, not a sea of content out there for closets, but the stuff you can find is pretty good. I would like to say thank you to Dale Spalding and Ender Music for our intro, as well as Sean over at thatsean.com for our podcast art. But also thank you for listening. If you're listening in a closet, stop it. Get out of there. It is technically Pride Month. Get out of the closet. If you have any suggestions for spooky subreddits, websites, or even just a story you'd like us to read from, go ahead and drop those suggestions in the comments, or you can send them directly to us for the show at PONDPOD on Reddit.
Yeah. I used to record this podcast in a closet.
Oh, you're the scariest thing in there, huh?
Yeah. And if you're enjoying the show, you can do a couple of things for us, such as leave a 5-star rating and review or comment on whatever platform you listen on. You can also check out some of the other stuff we do, such as Sequel Factory, where we watch a movie, pitch an idea for a sequel that nobody asked for with our good friend Jack Cuso, and you can catch Mr. R and Mr. E on the Dirty 22 for some D&D fun wherever you find podcasts. And we've been a Paranormal Dudes, ever in need of stories to intrigue, perplex, maybe even frighten. So remember, if you can't explain it, just...
No, don't, we can't say that. We can't. That can't be the real one. No. We're going to lose every single one of our listeners.
Yeah, because they would all do it.
They're fucking, okay.
So if you can't explain it, maybe the answer's in your closet. Until next time, stay tuned and stay in that closet. Don't come out for anybody. It's a scary time out there, so...
Some mixed signals here.
Yeah. Go watch Tiptoes.
What is that about?
It's about a gay man with... I don't know. Just look up Tiptoes on Instagram. There's a lot of really good monologues from that show. So
okay, all right.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.